everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, and we are back with Vesper in the beautiful Eulmore. Nice outfit. In the last episode, if you didn't watch, we went ahead and did the Moonfire Fair, and we got ourselves a new mount. Where is it? I can't mount it here, but we got a polar bear. He also shoots snowflakes, so it's pretty sick. Pretty sweet. I'm actually really excited because we have a few mounts now that are specific to timed events. Like we have Whisper, Snowman, the egg I know you can buy on the store. Can you buy this on the store? You might be able to. I don't remember. But yeah, we've got some cool things. I also got the fat black chocobo from donating some subs on Twitch. But yeah, so that was fun. But I am ready to get back to the story and find out what happens. What is this, 385? Oh. I don't need it. Now, you have the opportunity to experience Eulmore. I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city top to bottom. In other words, I would start with the canopy and go from there. Try wandering around the market stalls, mayhap. Such places are usually filled with colorful characters, only too eager to share local gossip with a friendly visitor. I would appreciate it, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. Excuse me, sorry. It's been a long day, so I won't talk about, personal life very often. But I will say we took a little break simply because I had a migraine one day, and it was like a 3-day migraine, which I don't get the multiple day migraines very often, but it definitely I was out of commission for a little bit. On top of that, some other stuff going on in personal life. With work, my boss quit, and I'm taking on her responsibilities. So what that means for the channel is not a whole lot. It just means work is going to be a little bit more busy, and I won't be able to do, horsing around and doing YouTube stuff while I'm getting paid, which it's fine. It's cool. Well, you won't see much of a difference. But yeah, that's kind of exciting and kind of sad at the same time, because I really like this boss. Best boss I ever had, so it's gonna suck for a little bit, but we'll make it through. So a job is a job, so. Hello there. A fresh register, are we? You seem a little lost. Yeah, man. Well, 'tis lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad, long hair tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I'd dropped my handkerchief, and now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you could pass on this message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Dang, dude. Alright, let's find this guy. I don't remember where he is. What is this guy doing? What's this? Leather working? I've not seen that before. Although I don't watch very closely when people are doing trade skills. Oh, is he out here? Is this the one that... I think I know where he is. Yes, there he is. Hanging on for dear life, poor guy. Oh my god, here, let me help you. I help you! Hold on! Wicked white, that was too close. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just stretch out far enough. You must think highly of your mistress. She is my entire world. Without her, I am nothing. When I first came to Eulmore, I thought only of improving my lot in life. But there was so much more to the city than wealth and plenty. There is no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Calusia where I could possibly be happier. Dang. Sorry, I might have got a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deed, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. Actually, she told me to come find you, man. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet. I must return to her immediately. Away I go. There's something fishy going on here, huh? Dondon. He looks like an NPC, don't he, with his gear? Like a Fruit Loop. Alright. My attendant told me everything. I am so grateful you were there to offer your assistance. You value him highly, then. As if he were a member of my own family. I could not live the wonderful life I led without him. We free citizens owe the bonded our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society, our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Eulmore, a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all of our property, financial, intellectual, or otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Sorry, I'm really distracted because I know I've explained this before on this channel. But my windows are set at ground level, so the grass comes right up to my windows, and we have wild turkeys, and there's one at the window right now, looking in. I might take a picture and see if I can show you guys. Hold on. Wah wah, turkeys. Oh, lower your head. Let me see. I know this is not fun because you can't see. There you go. Alright, I'm going to try to edit that in if I can. So you guys don't think I'm just absolutely crazy, but it's distracting when you look to your right and there's like a velociraptor out there, so. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has an almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy our tranquil existence. So sorry, excuse me. Now, if you'll excuse us, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward for the return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I've not forgotten you, of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. Cool. A taste of honey. All this talk of relying on the bonded, I haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work unduly. A tour of the city, is it? Then you really must visit the Beehive. I'm so sorry, my throat is acting up here. It's always buzzing with activity, local humor. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tista Bai usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side. Man, I'm so sorry. My throat is, really acting up. I apologize. I know that's not the most pleasant sounding thing in the world for you guys. Where's she? Welcome to the Beehive, my little drone. Seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day? I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's a nervous fluttering, you see, always gives them away. Why don't we play some cards to set you at your ease, eh? A quick game of high or low? It's simply a matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor. Within reason, of course. Interested? I mean, I guess. Ready for a game of high or low, then? Good for you. No time like the present, I say. 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over, and I flip 2 of mine. Uh-oh. Now, what's your call? Will your total be higher or lower than mine? Dang. Hi. You're going with hi, then. Right, let's see what we've got. Oh. My cards add up to 8, and you have a total of 16. Congratulations, your guess was right. Usually I'd concede defeat at this point, but what do you say to a rematch? One more win, then we'll talk about that favor. Oh god, she's gonna cheat me now. Alright, let's play. Sorry, I'm trying to take a drink in between this, because we're trying to also record this before maintenance. So, if I stop now, we might not be able to get an episode in. Oh, God. Low. Uh-oh. Hers added up to 18. Mine... Oh, no. Total of 18. Draw. Oh, it seems we came out equal. But as lovely a coincidence that may be, we still need a clear winner. That's what I like to hear. Let me shuffle. I'm gonna go low again. Uh-oh. She has 22 and I have 12. Let me go buy a lottery ticket, you guys. Well, well, would you look at that? I think you've got a knack for this, newcomer. Congratulations, victory is yours, as is the prize I promised. Come whisper in my ear then, and don't be shy. Tell old Tista what she can do for you. Dang, girl. How's it going? That's all. How delightfully wholesome. But if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Vauthry was born with the power to command them, which means no Eulmore need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Is that the kind of thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words out of Atharn over there. There's not that merry sot likes more than the sound of his own voice. Man, I feel like, got something stuck in my throat, maybe. What's that? New to Eulmore, you say? Only just arrived and already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Is this a stripper? Look at him go. We could stay here all day, man. Sorry. I got distracted. Oh, I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. I'll tell you what, you hop up on a stage and give us a dance first, and then we can have our little talk. Are you serious? Also, so look out. It is. What do you know? Alright, let's go, oh. What do I do? Dance? we gotta do this right if we're gonna do this. Oh, hold on, I gotta... Oop. Give me... What's happening? Dance, I say. Oh, we dancing. Look how beautiful. Way to go. There you go, Vesper. Yay, the cheer. Oh, God. That's the way. Dance like there's no tomorrow. Handsome. I like his bone wicca mask, actually. Alright. Woo! I can't whistle. Now that was a show. You're welcome to clamber up on stage anytime you like. So what is it you wanted to ask me? Ah, yes, something about our fair city. Well, I can tell you it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Eulmorean army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us, around 20 years ago now, when the old ruler's son came to power. He's got this way with the Eaters, you see. Turns them docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say they've become something of an ally to Eulmore, no longer an enemy to be feared. And yet elsewhere, there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. Ha! A toast to Lord Vauthry. Dang. Gained a preliminary sense of the city. The Chise. Oh, the Chise. I was like, what's that? It's the couple. And Alphino will be expecting your return. Interesting. So Vauthry can, like, control the Sin Eaters. Is this what's on the menu? Oh, there he is, our boy. That's so cool. Oh my god. What the heck? Where's the roleplay sign up? If you know what I mean. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm in a mood today. It's been too long since we've played this. Alright. Dulia Chai. Whoa, look at this mamma jamma. Sick armor. He's like, what? What do you want? Gun Girl Iron Fist. Huh. Oh, you've returned from your jaunt around the city. So soon. You needn't have hurried back. Young Elfino has yet to put brush to canvas. One cannot rush good art, I'm told. Or good artists, apparently. Ah, finally. Oh, he's got his new outfit? Oh, Elfie! I like this outfit for him, actually. I've put together an ensemble out of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh, goodness gracious me, that last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. You truly are a handsome boy. However, am I to decide? I don't recall this part of the artistic process. Exactly. The lad is an artist, dearest, not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly... Well, I'd not... That is to say, as long as you... Just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. We know who will be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling. So, shall we pick out some jewelry next? Like, treating him like a pet. I think Alphino looks simply precious in the more frilly fashions, but he seems the most comfortable in traveling wear. So I settled on his current wardrobe. It's not a common style in Eulmore, and I can just imagine the heads turning as he strides through the crowd. Lady Chai has a very particular sense of beauty, and apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. But this obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spent indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue our explorations. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell. Alright. Understory it is. Where's the stairs? I think they're over here, right? Yeah, right there. I just like looking at everyone up here because these are all the high-level characters and their glams. Alright, to the understory, the military quarter. I'm trying not to yell, so sorry if my voice is a little bit quieter, but... Hey, did we get this last time? We did, because it's not there. Because we just that good. Alright, so it says to keep going down. There's a sick mount from these, by the way, that I'm gonna wanna get. Down even more? Okay. Gather information. Okay. From whom? Can't go in there. Ah, Weeping Warbler. Snip. You okay, miss? You're one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me. Please, I need your help. My throat, I can't sing anymore. Man, I feel you today. I've been making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. If my patron thinks I'm of no use to them, then... I need you to sneak out to the derelicts and describe my condition to Thoric. Here's a list of symptoms and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. I mean... What does happen if they can't do it anymore? I guess we'll find out. Now, how do you get out of here? Back up? Up to go out? Wait, we got all of these, so can I just... Pots? I don't know. Ah, okay, yes. Hello, Thoric. Hey, you need medicines? Tonics? Potions? A cure for an ailing voice, is it? No, no medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out, excised, and even then the voice may never heal completely. Poor little songbird. Will they kick her from the nest, I wonder? Or simply silence her chirps? Dude. Oh, your face, you didn't know? Of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest? Gone. A town of nightmares it is. Not for this ship's rat. Oh, no, no. I'm content to scurry around here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. The consultation is over. You have my verdict, and I have my meal. Good day. Aw, poor girl. Now, we need to go... this? Nope. This? Nope. Well, how the heck can I not go back there? Mainstay? Yes, okay. I thought that was upstairs. Alright, girlie, sorry to tell ya. Did you get my medicine? It's funny that we come to this quest when my throat's acting up. So that's it. What am I to do if I can't sing? Ah, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said... I wonder what he's gonna do. I actually don't remember. So you've been suffering all this time. I am sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave. But you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out into the street. You are too kind, sir. But what use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure. Then I shall have a word with Lord Vauthry, and arrange for your ascension. In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness will your song ring out clearly once again. Or mayhap you think it a step too far. No, you would do that for me? Of course. Why, I would almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me. Ascension. Yeah, we're like, what? What's the ascension? Ah, you must be a new arrival. Allow me to explain. As all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them unto celestial paradise. It is through Lord Vauthry that we learned this truth. It is through Lord Vauthry's grace that the free people of Eulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Lord Vauthry truly is a great man, isn't he? Now, if you will excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown my precious canary. Yeah, we're like, I don't like this, man. Alright. Go back up to Elfino. When can we unlock the Aetherite upstairs? I don't even know if we can do it this visit to Eulmore. Might take some more. Alright, Elfino. Get sprint going. Oh, he's painting? Oh my god. Oh, that's good! 'Tis good to see you back. You were taking so long I began to worry something had happened. I've begun sketching an outline for the portrait, but... Nay, the chives appear otherwise occupied. Will you share what your investigations have gleaned thus far? So, Lord Vauthry boasts some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? That would explain the reverence in which he is held by the citizenry. And as for this ascension business, I cannot help but be put in mind of that apothecary and his ominous remarks. If so many folk have entered the city over the years, then where do they go? True. I take my eye off you for one moment and you're chatting away with that assistant of yours. Am I to assume the outline is done then? What in the blazes? It's so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alfino. Where's your artistic interpretation? It should evoke images of affluence and nobility, and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. Lord Chai, you stated that this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary, yours being a joyous union. It seemed to me that a realistic portrayal. Realistic? I don't want realism, I want perfection, a spectacle to slacken jaws and weaken knees, to make people cry out in amazement. Now fetch a blank canvas and... Uh-oh. I say, did that come from above? These two. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A tale to make you quiver and your noble blood freeze. There was a villain on the loose, set to ruin our fair city. But our Lord has got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who'd watch it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. Interesting. A malcontent? How dreadful. And this man is to face sentencing? That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth you going along for the experience. The offer they mentioned is part of the Emergent, the level above us where Lord Vauthry resides. Ordinarily, you would be barred from entering, but it seems they'll be opening its doors for the next little while. The Crown Lift will take you up there. We had better not dawdle, then. Uh-oh. I like the Chais. I know I like this portrait too. Can you get this for your house or no? Maybe not. Alright, the lift. Chatting. Oh my god. Where can I get this? Fat chocobo. I love it. Yep, let's go upstairs. Voiced, please? Look at that guy.
That's him. That's Vauthry.
Thank God. I'm gonna take a drink while this goes. Jeez. Huh.
He's attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
Good question.
Mercy! Mercy!
By the 12.
Oh no! Cashier.
Kaishia, what happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vauthry, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished. And this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us, claiming to be a man of business. Yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but.
Oh.
Eulmore is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society.
Yeah, but I mean, he's bleeding from his arm here. Yeah, we kind of set him up for that.
Crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony.
Oh.
And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that. What then is a man of mercy to do, but offer the sinner another way to show his contrition?
Jeez.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin eaters are part of Eulmore's society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide.
Jesus.
And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
Tis true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Eulmore?
They all seem like perfectly fine with it.
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters. And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
What a crybaby. Oh, come on, you guys.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
painting.
An artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Eulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence.
We're healing
Who
him.
gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
And Alfino said, F off, man.
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
Dang! Burn! Look at his dumb face.
Can you walk? I think so.
Bye, Vauthry.
Did that little worm just insult me?
Took him a while. Wow. He's crying like a baby.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! And tear out their hearts!
Dang, dude. Yeah, and they're all just kind of standing there, huh? Oh, what the heck? I never noticed that before. So we leaving? Dot, dot, dot. Forgive me. In my anger, it seemed I have marched us back outside again, though it is probably best we leave the island altogether. I believe we've worn out our welcome in Eulmore. In any case, I've seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Sin Eaters will find few allies in Calucia. I will accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup and think on our strategy anew. What about Kaishir here? Kaishir, I have done you a great disservice. You were hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risks inherent in you accepting it. If I had but known the price you would be made to pay. You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused, you still stepped in and saved me. And now Lord Vauthry wants us all dead. Why not come back with us to the Crystarium? I'm certain we can find work for you there, if you are willing. No, that would just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do some thinking. Learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. Very well, but you must promise you'll be careful. The Eulmorans may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry. And you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. Alfino! Uh-oh. Lord and Lady Chai. What in the blazes did you do? They have the entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alfino. Now I've had many a beautiful and striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Vauthry and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. I'm sorry, Lady Chai. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest? Pray press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take the garments you were so kind as to procure for me. One moment. Oh, I wouldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy, I insist. And I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. I will return, I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. The next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade. She's cool. I really like her. Oh, hello. What's going on out here? Dance party? Alright, now we go back to Cracked Shell Beach. Over this way. Over yonder. Wonder if I could go get the Aetherite now. I doubt it. Oh. I should probably just warp up there, but... Oh no! Isn't he like right here? The little fisherman hut? It's that way though. Man, they made this really beautiful. Like, this end zone is gorgeous. Get out of here, you goblin. No! Alright, we gotta get around all these gobos. I love the go-boos. No! Alright, back to this guy. Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sordid endeavor. Whilst not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for, our efforts have nevertheless answered a great many questions. Suffice it to say, our plans for saving the First are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Vauthry and his subjects. Come, we must speak with the Exarch and chart a new course. This is far from over. We're going back. Oh. Well. Okay, what if I wanted to explore that zone a little more? From here I go to... Is it this? No. Is it this? Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's go see the Exarch. Ah, reunited siblings. Ah, it is good to be back amongst friends, not to mention my dear sister. I have not seen her for some time, but I gather she is as keen to press on with our plans as I am. And you've seen quite a lot of the First yourself now, more than enough to appreciate the scale of the obstacles we face. Let us lay our discoveries before the Exarch and discuss what must be done. Alright. Tell me.
And so you return?
Yes.
Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Better is not the word I would use. Some lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist.
Interesting.
Just as an ant colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warden will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
I have a feeling Eulmore might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vauthry's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Eulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience. He will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
I don't care what he takes kindly to.
Agreed. Thus we will need to occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens. Until we have done so, all other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Are you sure that eliminating the wardings will be enough?
Your uncertainty is understandable given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning.
Oh god, here we go. What a show off.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds. This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source.
Interesting.
And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
That was the, tsunami that they, because what
trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source.
want
At
the
same
other
time,
oh,
the
God.
element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions.
Weren't the other calamities like a tidal wave and a I guess Bahamut?
An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
Interesting. We're gonna watch all 7 of them go. Oh yeah, the frozen lands. That happened to Korthus, right? And then Darkness. That must be Bahamut.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining.
Interesting.
It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Who dat?
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
But fortuitous timing.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alisaie as well.
My lord.
Pray, lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Okay. Interesting. That was a lot of information, but they did a really good job of portraying it. And I got so much more the second time watching that. Okay. Hallminster Switch is in the north of Lakeland, so we had best make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium at the crossroads northwest of the Ascensor Gate, and I shall lead you there myself. Alright. We will do that. But we're probably going to do that in the next episode. I think this is a dungeon, actually, if I remember right. So we've got that to look forward to. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. And when we come back, we'll take that on and see what it has to offer. Whoops, wrong button. What did we do here? Help. What'd I do? How do I get out of this first person? What button did I press? Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. I'm having a blast playing Shadowbringers. Sorry that we were gone for about a week. Those migraines really took me out, and like I said, a lot of stuff going on in personal life. But I appreciate your patience and sitting tight. Baby Behemoth. Can you get that butt out of the picture there? But yeah, I'm having a great time. I hope you guys are too. And I want to thank you for all the support on the series and in the personal life. So, guys, thank you so much. If you do want to see more of the Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye, everyone.